Welcome to Sky Commodities Weekly Market Commentary. Disclaimer: this weekly market commentary is for information purpose only. Before taking any decision, consult your financial advisor. Major data of this week has economic related data, and major events is the US Fed Chairman Mr. Powell's speech on Monday, and Powell testifies on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now let's see the precious metals outlook. Gold and silver has news like gold is well off the post-Fed highs but still looking to finish the week on a positive note despite a strong move higher for treasury yields. Gold ETF outflows continuously for a sixth consecutive week, but the pace is slowing. The next few months will be very tricky in identifying what will be the primary catalysts for bullion investors. Fundamentally, this is a slight positive news for precious metals, and technically speaking, gold may expect a mixed movement with resistance of 45654 and support of 43543 ranges. Silver may expect a mixed trade with resistance of 69650 levels and support to 65644 levels. These are the major precious metals outlook. Now let's see the energy outlook. First is crude oil. It has a news like the demand outlook remains strong for the second half of the year, but oil prices could still see some further short-term pain if the virus spread across Europe does not improve. Fundamentally, this is a slight negative news for crude oil. And technically speaking, last week we mentioned crude oil will close below 4580, then week up to 4314 levels. That exactly happened, and almost 266 points gain with a profit of 26,600 rupees has been shown. This week, crude oil may expect a bounce back rally until break below 4272 levels. Next is natural gas. It has the news like the natural gas oversupply then becomes a major issue and therefore prices fall. Fundamentally, this is a negative news for natural gas, and technically speaking, natural gas expect a mild recovery rally until break below 175 levels. These are the major energy outlook. Now let's see the base metals outlook. First is copper. It has the news like expectations of rising demand and tight supply pushed copper prices slightly higher on Friday, although investors were cautious following tensions between Chinese and US diplomats and a rapid rise in US bond yields. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for copper, and technically speaking, last week we mentioned copper with support of 659.2 and it took support in 659.4, exactly near to our level, and recovered up to 676 ranges. This week copper may expect a bounce back rally up to 698 levels. Next is aluminum. It has a news like industry push for greener aluminum production drives need for transparent price references, and this news pushed aluminum price higher. This is fundamentally a positive news for aluminum, and technically speaking, aluminum may expect a positive momentum trade with resistance of 180.5 levels. Next is lead. It has a news like lead trading sideways following by negative trade because US Federal Reserve's reiterated stance on interest rates on Wednesday evening. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for lead, and technically speaking, this week lead may expect a wide range bound trade in between 157 to 168.95 levels. Next is zinc. It has a news like supply side uncertainties continue to underpin zinc prices for time being. This is fundamentally a positive news for zinc, and technically speaking, zinc may expect a positive bias up to 224.2 levels. And the last is nickel. It has a news like stainless scrap prices continue to fall in the US. This is fundamentally a negative news for nickel, and technically speaking, nickel may expect a sudden movement with support of 1139.9 and resistance of 1214.7 levels. Overall, our weekly market commentary has generated 26,000 rupees worth profit is given. For more information and profits, visit our website www.skycommodities.com. Thank you by Sky Commodities.